Hey YouTube, welcome back. Well, thanks for having me back. My name is Matt Foster and I'm a new YouTuber. And really just feeling my way through to see, where I get in, where I fit in. So I'm gonna get in where I fit in at. First of all, I want to maintain the retention of people that are interested in what I have to offer. I can't be all over the place putting things out there just, for likes, for views, or, even for the money, because what I am is I'm a truther. I like to put things in perspective. I like to keep things straight away. Because when you deal with me, I like for you to deal with me in the truth and prefer you deal with me in the spirit and not your flesh. But I want to get to the point. Before I get to the point of this conversation, I want you to subscribe to my channel because nothing you'll find here is fake, put together for, like I say, attention. Because I want to bring things to your attention that really matters in the world. So if you feel me, hear me out. And as I'll tell you again, I'm from Macon. I live in Macon. I have lived other places. I've actually lived in Atlanta. And I don't hate Atlanta itself, but it's just not for me. And that's the reason I'm not there. And we'll probably get into the specifics on that later. But what I want to talk about today is actually Tuesday the 4th, 2019. So what I want to talk about is some things that happened over the weekend. We had 3 different shootings. Okay. So 5 people shot, 1 died. We had one of my friends, Ricky, and Ricky, I wish you the best. I wish you a speedy recovery. And I pray for you. And I pray that you can forgive the person that did that to you. I know it's hard, but I'm a victim of gun violence also. My brother got killed here in Macon, March the 14th, 1997. They have never found the killer. Okay? So that was one of the things I want to talk about. I was trying to figure out, why do you all have to pull these guns on people? Really? You don't even know. But I need you to subscribe to this channel. And so you can get the notifications, because what I'm going to bring you is the truth. Nobody's going to bring you the truth like me, because I only deal with the truth. There's nobody can tell you anything about me that I can't validate. If it's a lie, I can check it. And, hopefully we can go live one day. If anybody have any rebuttal about anything that I put on YouTube, then, hey, let the table be open. But what I want to talk about is what, like I say, happened over the weekend. They have this thing called, oh my goodness, what's this called? Some kind of Death Valley party. And I'm trying to figure out what adult will be attending anything that has to do with Death Valley anyway. But what you can't do in this life is dictate what another person do in their life. You feel me? So if a person wants to go to a party called Death Valley, let them go. But anyway, the mayhem broke out. 5 people were shot, 1 person is dead. All of them in their 20s, except my friend Ricky, who was 61, and his 16-year-old nephew shot him in the face. In my neck of the woods, from my hood, from Unionville, shout out to Unionville, Max in the house. Okay, but what I want to talk about, and you'll see me looking down because I am reading from some notes, some things I wrote down. Y'all have to bear with me. I know I'm used to the camera. I get a little nervous in front of the camera. Everybody like to take pictures with it. But when it comes to being live and when you want to reiterate something that you know to people, it gets a little more on edge, especially for me. But what I want to talk about, excuse me just a second. But what I really want to talk about is the 5 things that I think are messing us up as black men, women, children, individuals. The first strike against us is being black. It is what it is. You already have a mark on you being born a black person. The second one is this rapid and ever growing HIV rate. It's scary. And there's so many people living with it, giving it away. Children are born with it, they're living with it, they're giving it away. It's scary. We gotta start learning how to keep those legs closed and them zippers zipped up, baby. Because it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. It's not. Sex is not that serious. But you know what brings on this sexual demon. I'm not gonna get into that right now, but I'm focusing on this my top 5 reasons why I think that us as black people are failing. Number 3, we're killing one another. Now, the mayhem that happened over the weekend stemmed from, and this is the news, I'm not reporting as an informer, I'm not reporting as a police, okay? Because I don't do any of that. I'll give you my prison stories later. I did 7 years. I was sentenced to 15, do 7. I did 77 months. Okay, I did 6 years, 6 months, so ain't no 10. I didn't have a co-defendant, and I'm not on nobody's motion of discovery. I don't play that. I couldn't snitch anyway. Even if I wanted to, I would not leave my mom and dad in a predicament like that. I would even have that hanging over their head. I did the crime, Mac Foster did the time. Throw it up. All right. Number 4, we don't raise our kids. The black men, the black women do. Black men, most, you have very little input in your child's, productivity throughout life. That's another strike against us. 5, fake friends. So remember the list, the top 5 things that I believe hold us back as black individuals. Number 1, being born black. Number 2, this HIV rate for the black communities, the highest of any other race. And we all know there's only one race, but we're divided. But of any race, it's the black man that AIDS is attacking. It's because we are so free with ourselves. 3rd, we kill each other. 4th, we don't raise our kids. And the 5th is fake friends. And, most of our fake friends, they're easy to spot out. Mom, you all right up there? She's making so much noise upstairs. It's like 12 o'clock and 12:30 at night. I'll start with, what is it that a black man, us as black men, can sit up on the other black men all day and not do anything but watch another man? What is it in a man that you can sit up on there all day and watch him get money and you not get no money? I never understood that, because I'm from another generation. I'm from a generation where we couldn't wait to turn 15 to get learner license and get a job that we could work, part-time with it. Because, back when I was 15, which should have been like 91 and 92, we really couldn't work certain places and you can only work so much as 15, but we wanted those learner licenses. And we wanted to turn 16 and we wanted to get our driver license. We wanted a job. So I have always worked. And before I started working, out in the public, I worked for my dad. My dad had a construction company, Patterson Drywall. I worked for him since I was about 7. We hung sheetrock. I know how to hang sheetrock, do drywall. I know how to do all that. I just stopped doing it because I've done it all my life and I got into restaurant management. But what is it that a man with no money in his pocket will sit up on another man? You ain't no shooter. You ain't no killer. You ain't no dealer. What is it that you sit up on another man for all day? I don't get it, but I'm gonna keep it pushing because I know some people are impatient. I'm on YouTube pretty much 16 hours out the day, scouring. I know things get impatient, but you need to listen to me because nobody else is spitting you the truth. They're feeding you what most of the pastors and the preachers preach you. Sue saying, I don't sugarcoat shit. And I'm not gonna tell you it look good and it don't. I'm gonna tell you exactly the way it looks. So, you need to be a man. A grown man should not be up on another man 16 hours out the day looking at him. What you looking at him for? You know, I don't get it, but fake friends. A lot of us have fake friends that we talk to. I've pretty much eliminated all mine. And I'm going to tell you, when I say I eliminated them, I kick their ass to the curb. Because I have a living arrangement with my mom, and we're pretty much going to be together forever, as long as we're on this earth. Because I couldn't imagine leaving her amongst the bullshit they go on and making. I would never leave. Matter of fact, she ain't never got to worry about that. Matter of fact, at the end of this year, the first of the year, I'm going to buy her a house. That's what I'm going to do. She spent all her money on me, my dad, too, all throughout life. You got to give them something back. You got to be right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a spiritual person. And I understand that the material world, it don't really do anything for me. As long as I can take care of this, my mind, I can take care of my body, and work on my soul, I'm good. Because my Creator is sufficient in all that He does. And I don't call Him when I need something or when I'm in dire straits. I talk to Him every day. And don't get me twisted, I'm not religion, because I believe all religion is division. I talk to the Master that says He give His glory to nobody. All right? Not going to start preaching, because I can go there too, because I can tell you what the preacher should be telling you, you know. And you don't have to put no money in this box. I don't need your money. You know, if I got a church, you know what it takes to keep it up. Same thing it takes to keep up your house. Lights, water, gas, and food. You know. So let's stop being fake. But first of all, let's stop being led astray. You know. But listen to your friends sometimes. What do they do for you? Do they do anything besides leech off you? Do they do anything besides sit up in your mom's house and suck up the air in the summertime? Do they bring anything to the table? You know, some of your friends, you can look at them. They'll live in a house where their mom won't even pay the light bill. And light bill is pretty much the cheapest bill, because most people, we don't have gas bills and water bills, you know. So we pretty much deal with rent and lights. You know, pretty much water is free and gas is obsolete for most people, because I won't live anywhere there's gas anyway. You know, I don't do gas. With infrastructure so old, you know what I'm saying? America's infrastructure is old, outdated, almost obsolete. It needs to be redone. So I don't do gas, okay? But what I want to talk about is, I've been in fights, I've been in shootouts, I've been, you know, through all that. I've ran from gunfire, but I've never wanted to kill anybody. Before my brother was killed, I didn't want to kill anybody. And you know, now that I'm older, I'll be 44 next week. And I got to do my part with telling the youths, don't be a follower. Because the 77 months I told you I done in prison, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, there are 3 meals a day. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there are 2 meals a day. You get hungry. Fortunately, I was blessed enough to have a mother and father that sent me something. So I went to the store, you know, at will. You know, I went to the store every week faithfully for 77 months. But a lot of guys I saw in prison, it was never a store. And so, and some of y'all are be familiar with when I say you're hungry in prison and your stomach's touching your back. Yeah, some of the same guys I hit that acting like bullies, stomach was touching their backs. And you know who fed them, don't you? Mac did. Other punks did. And I use that word. I use that word loosely, because if you can go on social media and a person is referring to something that other people refer you to other than your name, then, you know, whatever, lose yourself. But miss me with it. Like I said, you're down there, you're doing things. They're doing things. They're going to eat. And now, they only get 3 meals a day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. In the state of Georgia, they only eat twice. So you got an individual doing 5 years, 3 years, 7 years, 10 years. They either breaking in locker boxes, they trying to talk up to the officers to get something, they tricking, or they got them a bump. This ain't new to y'all. This is shit y'all don't talk about. But I'm going to talk about it because you know why? Like I said, I have friends that are real close to me. I had some friends I've been known. Not some friends I've been known. I've had some friends for 30, 35 years. Because like I said, I'm 43 now. 75, baby. 1975 is the year I was born. I've seen a lot in the streets in 25 years. And most of the stuff that I see in the street is fake. But people will tell you when this page gets up and I start going live, people are, they'll comment and I'm going to get a phone. I already have a phone line. I just don't have it. But you can call in. You can tell me things that you want to know because it's nothing that I've done that I'm hiding. I'm an open book because I'm a spiritual person. I connect with the spirits. And my spirit is telling me to make this video for you young guys. Get your ass out the street. Get you a job. Any income is better than no income. You live in the house with your mom, pay the light bill. Pay the light bill. Give her $20, $30 on the rent. Don't just sit up there like you something. You wearing the same stinking ass drawers all week. Some of you don't even change drawers. I see some of y'all with the same red boxes on all fucking week. Now, but them motherfuckers stand up by themselves. Them motherfuckers will kill themselves if they could. But we don't do nothing. We don't do nothing, and all it is one stupid ass friend leading another stupid ass friend down Death Valley. If nobody's spitting life into you, nobody's telling you anything out of love, nobody's helping you, you might need to rearrange. And I'll give you an example. I first moved to Atlanta in I guess around 95, 96 with my job. I moved up there and let me tell you something. I loved Atlanta, but it's the people. I was getting to that money. I used to be a thousandaire. There's ever such thing. Used to keep me $10,000, $15,000 in the bank. And back then I was 18 and 19. I was a manager at a restaurant, head assistant. Used to travel to different restaurants and do that. But I almost got caught up in the gay community. But you gotta understand that, like I said, the first strike against you is black. There is no black gay community. There is no black community because for the most part, we're against each other and it's all jealousy because the flesh doesn't go against the flesh and the spirit doesn't go against the spirit. I'm sorry, I probably said it all wrong and I cannot edit this video because I don't know how. The flesh doesn't go against the flesh. The spirit goes against the spirit. Okay? So what I'm saying is, I knew that it just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not promiscuous. I don't lay down with 8, 9, 10 different people. And if I wanted to, I would. Because I could. That's the free right I have. But there is no gay community. I'm going to put myself out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dealt with a person for 22 years, okay? I'm not calling no names, but it's over. But back to the prison thing, but I was saying, I was locked up 77 months. Nobody outside of my family wrote me. And that's when I really got my mind together. I'm like, man, you got to do this, but you got to pray. And I don't pray to no Jesus, and I don't pray to nobody of the sort. I pray to the Most High who said, I don't give my glory to nobody, but I'm not knocking you. You'll come to your recollection after a while about that. But nobody outside of my family wrote me except Tina McKinney. White girl. So from 2003, I think I came home in 2010, November, and I don't hold grudges. Grudges make you look old, give you wrinkles, and it makes you bitter. I'm too happy for that shit. So I come home. I've been home since 2010. So I've been home like now. I'm going on 10 years, and nothing's changed. They're still the same people doing the same thing and the same outcome. The only thing about it, they look older. And most are way older than me. I know I don't look 43. I'm not bragging, but I take very good care of myself. And like I said, I'm not promiscuous. You want to get with me, you're going to be right. You're going to be right. Because I don't need shit. And I damn sure don't need sex like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I can get it once or twice a year. And one time from you is fine with me. Back on the subject about what I was saying was, so I'm one of the people that is suing forward on an individual basis. I'm not part of a mass class action lawsuit. I have a personal attorney that I'm suing them with. So I had issues with a brand new car that I bought from them. And finally, I just said, fuck it. I'm not going to keep giving them money to fix the transmission, because what it was transmission issues. Now I'll do a video later about that, because I did actually do a video on Facebook about that. I was trying to tell people that the government was actually making Ford pay for our attorneys. Or don't you could settle and do the math. And you already know I don't even play those types of games. But I gave up on the car back in October. The little people that you call your friends, they don't call. They'll be like, Mac, you need to go to the grocery store. Or Mac, you want to do this, because they want to see you down. They want to be like, Mac got repossessed. And all that, petty, immature. And most of the people I hang with don't even have a credit card for emergencies. You know what I'm saying? They call me for $5 and $10, And I'll give it to you, because like I said, I'm not a $5 hoe. Second thing, it's like I told you, nobody wrote me while I was in prison except my homegirl. And I hate to say white girl, because I really don't even, dive into that. I used to, but I'm mature now. So since October, nobody calls me. Be like, Mac, you need to go to the grocery store. Even I don't live far from the grocery store. I'll be like, Mac, do you need anything? They don't care. The only thing they want to see is that you don't have something. Because I have no problem going out getting a car, okay? But when I go get a car, I typically average around 9-10% APR. But since I got out of a Honda Civic before I got the Ford due to the airbag. So then when I got the Ford, so it's like I had a residual on the Honda. I had to pay it off. So now I have a residual on the Ford. And now when I go to get a car, they want 19%. And if you think I'm, Mac Foster, going to go get a car and more than half of my monthly income is going to go to a car note, you got me messed up. I eat a certain way, I dress a certain way, certain things I don't eat, certain things I do eat, and the way I eat is pretty much expensive. And what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to have a car looking better than me. When I get out the car, you're going to think, you're still going to know that I'm better than the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid like that. I used to. I've been buying cars since I was 16, but I told God I was going to wait this out. And, hopefully we'll be done with it at the end. But what I'm telling you is, you don't have friends. And my friend Shannon Bourne, hey Shannon, and Shelby Blake Vining and Aaron Dawson, thank you for looking out for me and my mom since we've had those transportation issues. Thank you. And you'll be blessed, I promise you. You'll be blessed. So whatever God put on my heart to do, that's what I'm going to do. But right now, I'm going to get back into this video and let them fake friends go. Stop letting them niggas come in your mom's house with all that bullshit. If they're coming to your mom's house and they ain't got nothing for you, should bring her something. You sitting up and sucking up air, eating them food, bring her something. Kids be around the house, y'all don't even look out for the kids. I mean, wow. Y'all are not friends, y'all are enemies. But the enemy, you have something that the enemy likes. That's why he's with you. It kind of sound like I'm all over the place, but I'd be so pissed. And I miss my brother so much. And I see you all just sitting around here just killing people like where I live. It was a dude over here. Dude shot him about a $5 bag of weed. Really? $5, bro? $5, bro? I got $5. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't perfect, believe me. Since I've been in this predicament, I owe people too. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no shame in my game. If I need something, I'm gonna ask. But I'm gonna straighten my face with interest. But for the most part, a lot of you are low down and dirty as Satan is alive and well and roaming this earth, walking up and down in it and back and forth on it. Notice what I said. Walking up and down in it and walking back and forth across it. Because some of the Bibles you read, don't tell you that he walks up and down in the earth. You know, you better get yourselves together, because one day, all this shit you thinking you doing, you hurting somebody, and you don't kill this person, you're gonna answer for that shit. And most of you can't feed yourselves. Now go back to what I was saying about in prison. Most of you niggas fucking out the ass in prison for zoom zooms and wham whams. I'm not calling no names, because that ain't even how I roll. You know, I'm not here calling nobody out. I don't put no names with nothing I say, because you ain't gonna say Max said nothing. People know what I know. I've been holding secrets from some of y'all for 30 years, and you know what? It's all well and found me. I took it to the Most High. I'm through with it. You're not gonna keep my name mixed up in shit, because I ain't messy, and I don't repeat everything I hear, and I don't go back and forth to people how I was talking about people. If you want to talk to me, you talk to me. Don't come to me talking about nobody else other than yourself and the fucked up shit you've done in your life. And that's what so many of us get away from, the shit that we do. Because one thing about it, whatever God Almighty allows another person to do, let him do it before you curse yourself. And I'm going to end this video with that, because it's 26 minutes long and I want you to watch it. Put the guns down. If you got a problem with somebody, put your hands up. You can't fight, because most of you malnourished, you don't eat, you don't do nothing, follow behind other niggas out there. You don't weigh with 120 pounds. You got to shoot. I understand. Them hands ain't no good. But just know that you're not a man. But you need to stop fucking over these kids and show them that there is life in this world. And just because you forfeited yours over for bullshit, don't let them do that, because you're going to pay for it. You know? And I love everybody. Ricky, my homeboy, get well. You know? Get well. I love you. Love everybody.